Something big is shifting. You can feel it, can't you? The air's heavier. People are more on edge. Emotions that used to stay buried are now rising like waves in a storm. April isn't just another month. This is the start of something different, something cosmic. And most people have no idea what's coming until it's already shaking their lives to the core. Imagine standing on a beach, calm, winds brushing your skin. But far in the distance, a dark wall of water is rising. That's what this month is, a spiritual tsunami. And if you're not prepared, it will hit harder than you can imagine, emotionally, mentally, even physically. This isn't fear-mongering, it's awareness, because when powerful planetary shifts line up like this, things don't stay the same. People break down, relationships fall apart, old wounds reopen, but at the same time, miracles also begin. The key is knowing when and how to move. April is that moment. It's already starting. So if you've been feeling restless, waking up at odd hours, thinking about people from your past, or sensing that something big is just around the corner, you're not crazy. You're just tuned in. The veil is thinning, and the truth is rising. But if you sleep through this storm, the universe will shake you awake. Like this message, subscribe for more, and drop the number 77 in the comments to show the universe you're ready, and to help awaken others before it's too late. Because in just a moment, we're diving into the 8 things you absolutely need to know to survive what's coming. Some of them will shake you, some of them will free you, but all of them will change you. And just like that, you start running toward the light, only to realize it was a mirage all along. The illusion of progress is one of the most dangerous spells the universe can cast, because it doesn't look like danger. It feels like hope, like relief, like everything is finally clicking into place. But that's exactly why it's a trap. And on April 3rd, this illusion begins to unfold. The moon aligns with Jupiter, a planet known for growth, abundance, and blessings. On the surface, this seems like good news. You might wake up that day with more energy, smiling for no reason, feeling like your luck is finally turning around. But here's the twist. Not all growth is real, and not every open door is meant to be walked through. This is the universe offering you a taste of something sweet, just to see if you've learned to read the label before you bite. Think of it like standing in a desert for days, thirsty, drained, and then seeing a glass of water that someone just set down in front of you. Would you drink it? Or would you stop and ask why now? That's what this energy is. It's a test wrapped in a blessing. And here's the thing, many won't see it. People will rush into things, risky investments, sudden relationships, bold moves in business, all because it feels right. But the universe doesn't care about your feelings. It cares about your awareness, your patience, your self-control. If you're wondering, but what if it's a real opportunity? Good question. The answer: real opportunities don't come with urgency. They come with alignment. If something is truly for you, it won't ask you to abandon your peace, your logic, or your inner voice. April 3rd will feel like a green light, but for many, it's actually a red flag dressed up in gold. This is a cosmic setup, not to hurt you, but to expose you, to reveal your patterns. Are you still chasing quick wins? Still jumping at the first sign of change? Still falling for things that glitter but don't glow? Because here's the truth. The illusion of progress can trap you longer than actual failure ever could. At least when you're stuck, you know you need to move. But when things feel better, you stop paying attention. And that's how people stay lost. And just when you thought the storm passed, the sky starts to whisper again. But this time, it's not thunder. It's the echo of everything you tried to forget. April isn't done with you, not even close. You thought March brought the chaos, the closure, the climax. But what if I told you that wasn't the ending? What if that was just the crack in the wall? And now, the whole structure is about to come down. April 13th brings the return of something powerful. A full moon, yes, but not just any full moon. This one's different. This one doesn't just shine, it summons. It's what we call an echo moon, a lunar aftershock that stirs everything left unresolved. Think of it like a song you thought was over, but one haunting note keeps playing in the background. You can't ignore it. You feel it more than you hear it. That's what this moon does. It digs into your soul's archives and pulls out every unfinished chapter. You'll feel it emotionally, physically, maybe even spiritually. People you've let go of may reappear, suddenly texting, calling, or showing up in dreams. You might start thinking about choices you thought you already made. Doubts return. Feelings flood in. Patterns creep back. Why? Because the universe doesn't test what's already healed. It tests what's still raw under the surface. If you're asking, didn't I already deal with this? The truth is, not completely. The echo moon shows you what you left hanging, karmic loops, emotional wounds, parts of yourself you pretended to outgrow. It's not doing this to hurt you. It's doing this to free you, but only if you're willing to stand in the fire and face what's still burning inside you. This is the mirror you didn't want to look into. A cycle will try to repeat itself. A voice from the past may try to seduce you. A weakness you thought you'd outgrown may knock at your door again. But this time, the choice is yours. Will you break the loop or fall right back into the spiral? The echo moon isn't chaos. It's clarity, disguised as discomfort. It's the universe saying, let's see what you've really learned. So don't panic, don't react. Observe everything. Notice what rises without judgment, because everything showing up now was already living inside you, and that includes your power. This is not just another full moon. It's the last warning before the bigger shift begins. If you miss this, the same patterns will haunt you in louder ways later. So breathe deep, stay grounded, and remember, the moon never brings anything you aren't strong enough to face. And just when the dust starts to settle, a strange fog rolls in, soft, quiet, and deceptive. You don't see it at first, but suddenly, nothing feels real anymore. On April 16th, the mind becomes a maze. Mercury, the planet of thought and communication, merges with Neptune, the master of illusion. And when these two dance, truth becomes slippery. Words lose weight. What you see and what is may be miles apart. You might feel like you're getting divine messages, vivid dreams, strange signs, that deep gut feeling whispering, this means something. But pause, because not all whispers come from truth. Some come from fear, some from memory, some from fantasy dressed up as intuition. This is a time when reality and illusion shake hands. Conversations might feel strange. People may say things that sound right, but feel off. Rumors will spread like wildfire, and false clarity will tempt you to act too soon. If you're thinking about making a big decision, don't. Not yet. Think of it like sailing in heavy fog. You don't speed up, you slow down. You sharpen your senses. You wait for the mist to clear before steering the wheel. And here's the twist. While the material world is blurred, the spiritual world is clearer than ever. This is a perfect time to go inward, to meditate, to pray, to write. Let the illusions swirl around you, but don't step into them. Just watch, just feel. Let the truth rise on its own. And sometimes, the sky doesn't speak in storms or sunshine. It speaks in silence, through the burn of ancient stars, falling like forgotten memories. As we move closer to April 22nd, something strange begins to ripple through the atmosphere. You won't be able to name it, but you'll feel it. A tension in the air, a weight on your chest when the sky is clear. A strange calm in the middle of a storm. It's like reality itself is misaligned. Your body will know before your mind does. Time may stretch. Minutes may feel like hours, or entire days may pass in a blink. You'll lose track of thoughts mid-sentence. Conversations may feel like echoes. Something is pulling at you, but from where? This isn't just spring energy or a shift in mood. This is atmospheric distortion. The veil is moving. And it's no coincidence that around April 22nd, we hit the peak of the Lyrid meteor shower, one of the oldest cosmic events ever recorded by humans. These aren't just meteors. They're burning fragments of time, streaking across our skies, igniting forgotten frequencies in our atmosphere, and maybe even inside you. Think of it as cosmic ash falling from the heavens. Energy older than history itself. It doesn't just pass, it stirs. It activates something deep in the soul, like unlocking a dream you didn't know you were dreaming. Some of you may feel like you're being watched, but not in fear. Watched by something ancient, something wise. Dreams will feel deeper. Symbols will appear more often. The wind might carry whispers that aren't yours. This is not paranoia. This is perception, waking up. And when the light finally hits you, it won't ask if you're ready. It will simply reveal you. April 24th isn't just another day. It's a spotlight moment, a magnetic pull that you won't see, but you'll feel in your bones. This is when Venus, the planet of beauty, desire, and charm, reaches her brightest. And when she shines, you shine too, whether you plan to or not. This is glow-up energy, but it's not just about looks. It's about energy. It's what you've been quietly working on behind the scenes, the healing, the inner strength, the emotional control, the discipline, the softness you learn to protect. All of it begins to show, not just on your face, but in your presence. Imagine walking into a room and people can't quite explain why they can't stop looking at you. That's the effect. It's not loud, it's not forced, it's gravitational. You become the signal, you become the flame, and like moths, energy starts to gather around you. But here's the catch. When the light turns up, it doesn't just attract the good. It also draws in the curious, the jealous, the ones who abandoned you, now circling back because they can feel your power. They won't always know why they're reaching out. They'll say, "I've just been thinking about you lately." But you'll know. You've become undeniable. This is the kind of energy that triggers people. Your light will make their darkness harder to hide. And not everyone will celebrate your shine, but that's not your problem. Don't dim yourself. Don't explain. Just rise. Because this glow-up isn't just a phase. It's the result of spiritual work. And now the universe is showing you off. You earned this. Let it pull the right ones in and quietly expose the rest. And this is not the end. As sometimes the storm doesn't hit with thunder. It moves like a whisper, slipping into your life in the form of texts, memories, and just thinking of you messages from people you forgot you ever knew. This is the part where it all starts accelerating. Fast. From April 22nd to 28th, something strange begins to build, not outside, but inside you. Suddenly, everyone wants your attention. Old friends, past lovers, random people sensing something new about you, Sati. Something they can't name but can't ignore. But let's be clear, not all attention is admiration. Some of it is energy testing your boundaries. You'll feel it. Someone looks at you too long. Someone from your past slides into your DMs. A stranger opens up like they've known you forever. But this isn't about flattery. It's about frequency. You've shifted, and now your presence is acting like a tuning fork, awakening something in other people. For some, it will inspire. For others, it will intimidate. But none of it is about you. It's about what your presence stirs inside them. The question is, will you shrink to keep others comfortable? Or will you stand tall in the light you've worked so hard to earn? This isn't just about love. This is magnetism in every form. Career, creativity, purpose. Synchronicities appear, messages repeat, opportunities rush in. And while it may feel exciting, it also comes with a challenge. Are you attracting what's aligned, or just what's available? Because Venus, in all her beauty, doesn't just bring charm. She brings speed. What you say yes to now will move fast. So choose wisely. The wrong decision can spiral. The right one, it can elevate your entire path. And while you're navigating all this, the sky doesn't wait. Venus, Saturn, Neptune, the Lyrids, all at once, a cosmic overload, a rare energetic flood, drenching your aura with emotions, downloads, noise. You're not imagining it, you're absorbing it. So if you feel overstimulated, emotionally confused, spiritually wired, but physically tired, you're not broken, you're just overloaded, saturated. Here's where most people get it wrong. They feel drained, and they push harder. More effort, more answers, more doing. But that's like trying to fix an overloaded circuit by pouring in more power. Don't do that. Breathe. Pull back. Let the static clear on its own. You don't have to solve every emotion. You don't need to decode every sign. Sometimes clarity comes only after the chaos has passed. Because April isn't peaceful, it's strategic. It looks soft, feels light. But that's the illusion. This energy doesn't yell, it slips in. It doesn't demand your attention, it lures it. You'll be tempted to chase every feeling, to decode every dream, to reply to every text. But pause, because most of this energy is just bait. The real transformation, it moves in silence, and if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. And now you know, this wasn't just another month. It was a warning wrapped in whispers. April isn't loud, but it's powerful. It's testing your awareness, your alignment, and your ability to stay grounded when everything starts moving faster than you expected. The sky is speaking. Will you listen, or will you drift with the noise? If this message found you at the right time, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment the number 77 below to show the universe you're awake, and to help this energy reach those who need it before it's too late.